Hello, everyone. This is Nitin again. So, first of all, I would like to welcome you to second webinar of this series. The last one was successful. We demonstrated some of our new features which we currently rolled out. And in today's webinar, we'll be discussing the standard workflows which we have uh, already present for our clients in the DMS. So Rajesh will walk you through how you can use those workflows on day-to-day basis and while using the DMS. So workflows, when we talk about quick background, so what initially are the workflows? Why is it required? So, for example, so workflows is like a process, or it can be like how you actually process your documents, how you actually get approve your document or get the task done using those documents. So, for example, there could be a normal task like two individuals creating like a contract, or maybe some like Rajesh and I, for example, utilize a task for implementation. So I gather the information, or Rajesh gathers the informations. Okay. So after that, what we do is we pass on that information to our development team. So in that scenario, what we do is we gather the information, we create a document for all the information gathered from our clients, and then we raise a task to our development team that they can go ahead for the implementation or development of the software. For example, if there's a payment to be done and you have an invoice from your vendor and you want to do make a payment, but you need approval from the manager or someone from the finance team. So you can what you can do is you can simply upload the invoices and route it, just initiate a workflow to the manager, get the approval within the DMS itself. You don't need to take a printout or send it over the email. The document is already uploaded, document is already in the central repository. So you can benefit it out using the workflow and save the time as well. Otherwise, what happens is there could be hierarchy level approval, not just one approval. You might require team approval or complete. So HR policy is going to be rolled out. You have multiple peoples working on it, or you might require multiple reviews on that. So you have drafted a policy, you are waiting for the managers or HR managers or maybe directors for the new policy. Maybe it could be a leave policy or something. So you can initiate a workflow to the right group and get the approvals in the system itself. So all the workflows histories are also captured. So if even if you know about that, that okay, that who all approved it, what are the comments, if there is any changes required, so you can use those approvals. So if there is a contract you need, or if there is a drawing design and you want an approval for design, it could be for the drawing team or for the designer. So you can simply upload it, and you can initiate the workflow to the designer managers, and you can get the approval, and then work can be initiated as well. After that, there could be multiple scenarios based on your departments or the industry you are part of. Okay, so Rajesh is gonna here demonstrate on those workflows. I would request, so if there is any questions you have after this session, so you can type in your questions in the chat box, okay, on the right side of the screen. After that, we will have a question answer round wherein we'll answer all the questions, all the queries you have. Okay. So Rajesh, over to you.
Thank you, Nitin. Thank you, Nitin. Uh, Thank you, everyone, for joining this session. Okay. I hope you are well and staying safe. Okay, so let me start over with the uh, workflow today and begin. So, give you a brief what is workflow is basically. So, workflow is a sequence of connected tasks applied to a document or other item of content, and each task can be performed by a person, a group, or automatically. Okay, so for example, you might have a document that you needed to review or approving by the number of people. Let's say HR have a new policy, and he want to review from the management, then he can start a workflow from the DMS only. He can just upload that document, start the workflow from the DMS, and he can share with the management team. So, uh, so today we'll discuss all these six types of workflow. Okay. So let me start with the first one. So first one is the task. Okay. So in task, so this workflow enables you to assign a task to a single user for review only. There is no approve and reject action. So you see, task and type. There is one user type is no approval required. It's a manual, and you have to initiate by clicking. Okay, and no approve and reject. So I will show you one by one. Okay. So let me begin with the login. So I'm logging with Rajesh. So, so there are three ways to start your workflow. First is in your home dashboard. In My Task, you can click in Start Workflow to start a workflow. And when you please select this workflow icon, when you click, there are list of workflow that present in DMS. Another way is go to Task, click on My Task, and here you can start a workflow. So I'll go with the department wise. So I'm switching to design and drawing department. Okay. Design and drawing department. Okay, so now next is document library. So in document level, let me upload one file. So I upload one file is design of iPhone 6. Okay, so it's uploaded by Rajesh. So let me upload. So now when you the third way is click on more. Click on start workflow. Okay. Please select the workflow. So this is there is no approve and reject. So I select this a new task to just review the how this document is. So let's type a message. Please review this file, this design. So it's a due date. If you want to set a due date, you can. So like if you want to get review by tomorrow, so you can select a date for tomorrow, and priority, if you high, medium, what's the priority of this document, you can set. Okay, so let me select it high. Now I'm assigned to assign. Okay, so let me assign to one user called Smith. So I assign to Smith, click OK. Now this is the a default send email notification. If this checkbox is clicked, if this checkbox is checked, then email notification will go to Smith from Rajesh that this workflow is started from Rajesh. Okay, so I'll show you that one also. So click on start workflow. So now you see this document now is a part of active workflow. So now I'm switching to Smith web page, Smith dashboard, so that he can check that task. So this is Smith. So when I reload this page, log in with Smith. See, please review this design. The task came to Smith. So now, with for doing action on this or clicking or adding any comment, I have to click on that. Just click add comment. This document looks, this design looks good. Good. Now, if you want to preview that document, you can preview in below this task. So this is the design actually. So whatever the comments you want to add, so you can add it here and click on task. Now again, I'm switching to Rajesh dashboard to see actually what are the comments given by the reviewer. So say this task is completed. If you want to remove this task from your task dashboard, then you have to click on this task again and click on task done. And if you want to check the comment. What are the comments? So here the design looks good. Okay. Now I'm clicking on task done to remove this task from my task list. So the next workflow is single review. So in this review, this enables you to set up a review and approve of a content or a document assigning to workflow to the single user. So you can assign any document or any content type to a single user for approval and reject. So let's say if I want to assign, if I want approval from my manager on any document, you can use this workflow. Okay. So let me again start with this. Let me go to the IT. So in IT department, in document library. So let me start with the test file. Some let's say uh, this is the test case created by some testers, and you want to approval from manager. So I'm just clicking on more, clicking and click on start workflow. And now you have to select the workflow, which type of workflow you want to select. So this time I select the single review. I type a message, please approve, please review and approve to this test file. Right. Okay. Again, the due date I set for tomorrow, priority high. It's up to you. If you want to select for 30, you can. Okay, the priority is medium. You can change it anytime uh, before starting the workflow. I set this review to Mike. Let's say Mike. So the Mike is the reviewer, single review. Click OK, and let's start work. You see, this document is now part of Active. You can check it anytime. So I'm switching to Mike now. Again with Mike. So this is Mike dashboard, and Mike received one task in task dashboard. Okay, now click on this please review with the due date also. And now if you want to check the document, this is the document. Okay, now let me add some comment. This document, correct, and approved. I added as a comment. Now clicking on approve. So again, it will go to Rajesh dashboard because Rajesh is the initiator of this task. So when you click on home, this document is approved now. Now you have to click on document to complete this task. You can check this comment here. So click on task done. Remove this task from your dashboard. So the next is multiple review. So multiple reviewer and single reviewer are very similar. The only difference is instead of assigning to one approver, you can assign to multiple. Okay. So with percentage. So suppose you if you add three members in a for approval, and you set a percentage of 50%, then at least two must be approved that document. Then a document will be approved. So I'll show you how it is. Let's go to HR department this time. So suppose uh, a HR person wants approval from their document from their manager or any senior level. So let me put some contract here. So I upload contract. So I select any document. Like simple declaration statement is now contract. So I open this file. The document is uploaded successfully. Now click on move and click on start workflow. So this time I select multiple review. So this is the multiple review. So let message please, whatever the message you have, I just simply type please approve. Okay. Again the due date I said for 30. This is low. Okay, I assign multiple review now. So let's start with David. I assign to David. David is the first. David is the approver, and Aaron. Aaron is the second approver. I added one more. Yes, Mike. So I add three of them. So click OK. I set the percentage 50%. So it means two of them must approve this document. If I set 100, it means three all three must approve this document. If anyone rejects, the document will be rejected. So I set this 50 to show you how it works. Click on start workflow. Now this document is a part of active workflow. Now switching to David, Mike, and Aaron. So firstly, I'll go to Aaron. Okay. So now you see Aaron received one task. Please approve. Okay. Please approve. So this is the actual document. You can view it here. If you want to preview the document, you can check it from here. And let me add comment as approved and click on approve and click on approve. So now again, because of who is compulsory, so again I'm switching to another user, Aaron. So Aaron is also approver. When I reload this page, so my log in with the David. David is also. So this is David. So David, please approve this document. Please approve the task he received. So now I add comment as a reject. Let's say rejected, and he rejects the document. What it comes, the two is compulsory. It means the third user must approve the document, then the document will be approved. Okay. Third user is, so the Mike is the third user. So Mike I did. Uh, okay. So this is the third user, Aaron. So now Aaron, if let's say Aaron approved this document, click approve, and document will be approved. Now let's switching to Rajesh dashboard again. Now click on home page. And you see the document is approved. If you go to this document, you actually see the comments. What are the comments you receive from the approval? So my comments is approved, Aaron comment is approved, and David rejected this document. So any two will approve because I said 50%, so document will be approved. Okay. Now I'm clicking task to remove this task from my task desk. Okay. Now, now the fourth type of workflow is a group. So this workflow enables you to set a review approval assigning tasks to a group, number of people at a time. You just add a group and it will go to the everyone who who are in who are on that group. Okay. So for the group review, I'll go to the accounts team. Okay. Let's say accounts department is there. So I'll into accounts. In the document library, let's uh, upload one invoice. I upload one invoice first. Uh, say this is the performance invoice. So I upload it. So first you have to fill the details. So this is not compulsory. Entity is compulsory. Entity I added as a XYZ. XYZ. Location I added as a US. Bill type of what type of bill you have. So let's say sales bill. And other parties, let's say ISA. Click OK. So now the document is uploaded successfully. Now I'm clicking on more to start workflow. Click on start workflow, select the workflow. This time I select the group review. Okay. Uh, please review this invoice and approve. Again, the due date is set for 24 tomorrow. Priority is high. I select the group. So I already created a invoice review group. So I'll show you. This is the invoice review group. And in this group, I added 3 users, Aaron, David, and Smith. So click OK. And the notification will goes to all 3 of them, Aaron, David, and Smith. Click on start workflow. So you see the document is now part of workflow. Sorry, document is part of workflow. So this is Aaron. Aaron also part of this group. So let's reload this group. So one more thing is, so there is a in my task section there is an active task and completed task. If you click on active task, it will show you whatever the active task you have right now, whatever the completed task I did, that you can also see here. And there are so many ways to see, like let's say what are the tasks that set for tomorrow. So I'll click on tomorrow, this will show me. If I click on high priority, it will show me which task that is high priority, and you can click it here and you can do the access whatever you want. So this is the actual invoice that received initiated by the Rajesh. This first come this now the group, in the group member, Aaron is the member. So group first do any action. So let me comment like a approve. So I set 50%. So at least 2 of them must approve this document. So I click that approve. Now from Aaron, it will remove. Now let me log in with the David. David. So again, this is the task that he received. David received. So this time I reject this document. I need to correct something. In the second line, I just tab against. So now this time reject this document. This David. Now I'm logging with the spec. So let's say Smith again to review this task. So Smith is that. Oh, you see, Smith also received this task. So now again, let's say I reject this document. You can see the comment whatever the earlier approver and who are the group members who what comments added can see anyone. So who did first and last. Okay. So let's say I write amount is bit high. Amount is high, and I reject this document. I switch to Rajesh dashboard and clicking home, and you see this document is rejected now. And when you click on this, you will see what are the comments that he received from the group members. Okay, the amount is bit high, need to correct something in the second line. This type of comments you'll see. Okay, and whatever. So every time I select this email checkbox to receive an email, so I'll show you how this email goes. So you see, earlier there is an email that task is assigned review for the review. So on the due date is 30th April, and if you click on this document, it will redirect to you uh, the DMS. Okay, and you can perform the action on that. Okay. So this type of email notification you will receive when you check the box for email notification. Okay. The next is pool review. So the pool review, explain you what pool review is. So the pool review, it's approval required for single user. So what happened is it's similar to a group, but only difference is if suppose there are 10 members in a group, and if anyone claims that document that I am the responsible person for this document, then rest others users can't do any action on that document. That task is removed from that task. So I'll show you. So let me start again. So for the pool, I again go to the accounts department. Let me upload this time agreements. Let me upload some agreements. So I upload agreements. So, so let statement little. Uh, so now the document uploaded. Now click on start workflow. This time I select as a pool review. So selected as a pool review. There is no percentage. Okay, the only difference with the group, and another I'll show you. So please look on look and prove, prove this document. Due date I set for, let's say I set for 29 and priority is low. I assign this group to the same group is invoice review. I added it. So this group I selected, and now click on start work. So now you see this document is now a part of active work. Let me show you by 3 logins. So Smith, this is the Smith login. Aaron. Okay, let me log in with Aaron to show you. Actually, you see this document received. Please have a look and approve. This task is received to Aaron, and same to the Smith also, which is a part of that group. And now I log into another user. So log in with David. Three of them, all three received this task. Now let's say David first click on this task and he claimed this document. Once he claimed this document, rest all other users can't do any action. Let me reload this. So this task is assigned to Aaron. Let me reload this page. So when you reload this page, this task is removed from because David already claimed this document that I will work on this. So and this Aaron with the same with the Aaron. Let Aaron reload this Aaron dashboard. So this task is removed. Let's say if in the meantime he want to release that he don't want to work, say if any status in progress, so whatever the status he put, it will go to the initiator, who initiated this document can see the status event. So let's say release this pull. So once I release this pull, it will go to other 2 users in that, whoever on that group. Okay, so again this you see document is received to Aaron also, David with an arrow. So now this time Aaron claim this document and approve and reject. So this time I claim this and I approve this document. So This is the statement letter. You see. So I had it as a comment as a proof, and click approve. So anyone can approve who claims this document. Now switching to Rajesh dashboard to see actually the document is approved. Now when you click on this, you will get the comments. So Aaron, comment is approved. Clicking on task. So this is all 5 workflow that is manual type. Now we have one more workflow that is maker checker. So this workflow is automatic. You don't need to do anything. You just upload the files and the workflow started automatic. So it's a multi-label actually. So you have to set first who is the first approver, who is the second approver, and who is the third approver. Let's say, suppose an HR manager created some document that he wants the approval from top level of the management. So I'll show you exactly. So how this happens. So let me go to HR. HR in document library. Let's say he wants to he created some salary sheet and he wants the approval from the CEOs of any company or the top management of any company. And after the approval, he processed the salary. So let me upload one document. So this is the salary sheet. Okay, let's click OK. And so document is uploaded, but you won't be able to see till approvers do any action on that. Okay. So I'll show you who are the approvers in this salary sheet folder. Okay, let me log in with admin so that I can show you. Admin. And admin have only access to apply a rule on folders. Other users can't do. So in HR department in document library. So this is the salary sheet folder. So let me see who are the approvers. So Mike is the first approver, second approver is the Matthew, and third approver is David. So if anyone rejects this document, the document will be rejected. And suppose Mike one approved, then it will go to Matthew. In meantime, Matthew don't have any information about this task. After approval from Mike, then it will go to Matthew, and after approval from Matthew, it will go to David. And same will with the email notification. So users or the approver will get email notification that this document is approved. So let's say uploader uploads any document. So uploader, if Mike approves, the first approver approves, then uploader gets notification that this document is approved by Mike. Okay. So I'll show you one by one. Okay. So now let me log in with Mike. So see, document salary sheet has been submitted for your approval by Rajesh Barnwal. So when you click on this, let's say uh, he is the first approval. So he approves with adding comment approved to this document by one. So now then it will go to approver 2. So approver 2 is Matthew. For the email notifications, I'll show you. So my this email, let's say the salary sheet. This is the actual. So dear sir, document salary sheet has been submitted in DMS workflow queue for your approval. These are the details. Who are the initiator or coordinator, and what are the document path? You can see it here. If you click on this, it will redirect to you the DMS page. You can log in and check it. Okay. So I already logged in, so that's why I don't click on this. So, so this is the first email received by the uh, first approver. So now, so approver one approved. Now let me switch to approver two. Matthew is the second approver. We'll log out with this. And Matthew, sorry, select Matthew. So see, after this, he'll receive a. I'll show you with the third user. So this is David. When I reload this page, so David is the third approver. So until second approver didn't approve, he haven't received that task. So let me approve from the approver two. So again, so the last approver comment, you can see it here. So let me add this time. Uh, this- and I approve this document. It will come to David. That is third approval. So this is the David dashboard. So when I click on reload this, now he received that task. So this time he reject this document, like a bit changes required. I type message change is required. And suppose if you want to change or highlight something, click on edit online, only office, click on edit only office, and he select this same test. This need to be changed. I highlighted the okay. So this is auto save. So this will be saved. Click on save. Let's reload this page. Now the cell is highlighted. I added as a comment, and now this time I reject this document. So who is the initiator? Rajesh. So let me go switch to Rajesh dashboard. When I reload this page, let me log in with the Rajesh first. So Rajesh in, in HR document library. So salary sheet. So now you get a icon of rejected in the document. Okay, and if you want to check like what are the uh, comments that I received. So when you click on view of all workflow, and when you click on this, so see Mike approved this, and Matthew, this salary sheet is okay, and David rejected this document. That's why the cross sign came. Okay. Now let me upload one more file this time to see you show you exactly approval in the approval case what happened. So this is the salary calculation Excel sheet I uploaded in. So when uploaded, the sheet that file is automatically hide and it will go to approver one. So Mike is the approver one. This is David. This is Matthew, and this is I think Mike. So when I reload this page, Mike is the first approver. Sorry, or this is David. So let me log in. So this is my dashboard. See, he received the salary calculation sheet and salary slip template. Now this time I add comment as approved and click on approve. Now it will go to the second approver. The second approver is Matthew. So this is Matthew login. So he received the task. Might login. Let me log in with Matthew. So salary calculation sheet and submitted by approval by Mike. Let, let them approve. Let him approve again. So I added it. It's approved. Click on approve. Now the third report is David. So log in with David. He received the same task and he also approved this document with comment approved. Click on approve. Switching to Rajesh dashboard now to see actually what happened with the document. See, this time the document with icon approved you received on this file. When you go to view of all workflow and you can check whatever the status and comment given by the approvers. Okay. So this is done from our side. So whatever the questions you have, you can let us know and answer you on the call. And Nitin, over to you if you want to add something.
Thanks, Rajesh. Thanks, everyone. So I guess these are the standard workflows which Rajesh has presented. So we do often customize the workflows based on the requirements as well. So if you feel anything like is missing or like would you like anything to showcase it again, we'll be definitely happy to help you out. If you have any queries, do let us know. You can type in your questions in the chat box or you can unmute yourself and please ask your question. We'll be happy to answer. Anyone can unmute themselves and ask any question if they have anything related to today's topic for the workflows. If you think we need to repeat any workflow, if we need to demonstrate any workflow which you might have missed, we'll be happy to demonstrate it again. Yes, no, we can put workflows on the folder. Rajesh already showcased that defined workflow, how you can automate. So the defined workflow actions not only help us to automate the workflows, it can be used as a single level or not also multiple levels. You can set n numbers of levels on the folder and you can select the users who are the approvers, who are the reviewers, and the document will travel to them in a hidden mode. So unless all the approvals are done, document will not be published for the rest of the users, even if they are part of that folder or department. Yes, the multiple approval is done. You can do it automatically using the defined workflow, or you can do it using the single or multiple reviewers, like two or more reviewers workflow. That's a manual one, and there is a tracking page of the workflow history. Rajesh, if you just open the one of the workflows, please.
So can you repeat again, Nitin? Sorry.
Just initiate a workflow, any one of them.
Anyone. Okay,
Yeah,
so let me go to the design.
yeah. Just select a multiple review workflow and assign it.
Let me start workflow and multiple.
Yeah.
You need to add. So
Just add any users, any users. You're not approving it. So you can select users. Just select any two users.
and this one.
Yeah, yeah. The due date and initiate workflow.
Yeah, dear Mr. Nitin, is admin have the authority to track all the workflow in a single window?
Currently, no, Sanjit. That is in our pipeline mode. We are still working on something. So currently, only the users can track the workflows they have initiated, or you can individually go on every workflow or every document or check their workflow histories. That's what I'm demonstrating right now. So just start workflow open this document, Rajesh.
So currently, only the assignee and the creator of the workflow is able to track that workflows.
That's right.
Admin have no responsibility there.
That's right. So Rajesh, you can click on view all workflows over here. So over here, you can see all the workflows document has been through. The green one indicates the document has completed, and the red indicates the document is still in the part of the active workflow. And if you click on this arrow sign over here, you get to see all the actions. When was the document started? What was the outcome? Who was the assignee? And what date and time did they comment or the task was closed from their end? And the active symbol over here indicates that this symbol, Rajesh, can you take down that symbol? Yeah, this symbol indicates the document belongs to the active workflow. So all the histories can be checked by action view all workflows of that individual document. Also, there is another method to check the history. Rajesh, if you open the page over here,
Click on more.
no, just open the preview page. Just scroll down and go to the workflow section. Down, yeah, click on over here. No, just click on this start. Yeah. So this is a like a workflow page, okay, where you can see entire history, like who all are a part of these workflows. Currently, this is test two and test three and test two. So both of the labels, these are multiple level, and you can monitor over here who all have started, who not, and where the document is lying. The entire workflow page, it gives a complete description of the current work.
Yeah, in the status, why it is showing not yet started?
Because currently we have just initiated it. We haven't from the approvers we haven't really performed any action.
Okay, so for that, I'll show you how you can change that status. So let's say the workflow is initiated on this document. So this goes to who's the approval? Let me check. So trying to Smith and Happy. So let me log in with Smith. When you click on this, you can change the status here. Like if you want to just send some status like this task is still in progress or on hold or cancel or completed. Whatever the status you want to send, you just click it here, and if you click on approve, then the status will show like completed this. Okay, so it's up to the approver if he want to put some status on this task or not. Uh, if you want to change the status, just complete it. Task. When you now you see the actual status to view the work all workflow, then it will show you the completed instead of.
Rajesh, you need to go in completed task because it's closed, so it will
Okay.
not show you.
Now the see status is now complete instead of not yet started. Anything else?
Rajesh, there's a question from Evi.
Yeah.
It says, how about policies and manuals department? Can we use the approval menu in our department? And if the document is rejected, can the person who asked for approval edit it directly on the menu for revision or changes?
Yes.
Or do they have to download it first?
Nitin, you would like to answer this?
Nitin got disconnected.
Okay. So let me answer this again. So, Vipul, can you repeat the question again so that I can understand for the which workflow is?
So he's from the policies and manuals department at
Hmm.
Columbia Asia.
Hmm.
And she's saying, can we use the approval menu in our department? And if the document is rejected, can the person who asked for approval edit it directly on the menu for revision or changes? So basically, what they're saying is that can you approve or reject directly from the system, or do you have to download it first?
No, no. Approve and reject directly from the system. And if someone wants to edit that file after rejection, he wants to do any action on that file, he can do. I'll show you. Suppose this is the file. I go to the start department. In this department, I will do policies. So I upload one policy.
Rajesh, we can't see your screen.
Okay. Now, people, will you able to see my screen? Hello. Hello.
Yes, now I can see.
So I already initiated a rule on this folder. So let's suppose I upload one file. So this is a policy file, and the policy file. Then Mike is the approver. Let's say he rejects this document, or if he wants to change instead of rejecting and highlighting something, you can click on edit online instead of rejecting. And if they want to change something, right? Change this here. Reload this file. So let's reject this document. when uploader receive this task, rejection, so you can add it at a time. So reject it. So this is the document. So once the document is rejected, you can edit the file and it will go to workflow automatically. You don't have to do anything. Just click on file. Let me remove some lines here. I remove this line. How did this do? How I reload this page. So now the version is changed and transition. Now it's again. So rejection, the rejection icon is removed and it will automatically go to the workflow. So when this is the Mike, who is the approver one, he receive again the same task. With the edited details. Now this time we approve. And it will go to the second level. The edited, whatever the changes made done by the uploader, you can see that changes came here. You can do approval now. So at any level, person who are the approver can reject and uploader can, if someone reject that document, uploader can edit and the workflow started automatically on the same document. So changes suggested by the supposed approvers. Anything else, anyone?
Rajesh, looks like there are no other questions. So, on behalf of Eisenwald, we'd like to thank everybody for joining this call. We look forward to setting up more webinars. If there are any specific webinars that you would like for your own organization, please feel free to reach out to us, write to us, or your contact your account manager. We'll be happy to set up webinars for you. Thank you very much for your time and being on the call today.